fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on home. Lord, please bless my castle of sand, waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands.
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Introducing first, it's Katie Natasha. This an open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
You're out in the open. There's the breeze, but there's the sun. When you're moving and when you're under pressure, it's a lot to take in.
Thousands of... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Jab misses. That hook scores. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Perfect counter land. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Heavy shots and Jonas can't take anymore. And you can see here on this replay, that body shot throws her in her tracks.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right.
That was amazing.
On to the second round. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
First fight between Jonas and Taylor was fantastic. Plenty of action, with Taylor just barely securing a victory.
I watched these two girls fight in the 2012 Olympics. The crowd was ridiculous. The noise was ridiculous. Of all the boxing in the Olympics, this was the best fight, the best atmosphere. This was the fight that everybody wanted to be at.
She scores with that counter. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't land the jab there. Nice counter. They both want the knockout. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Wow, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
All the way through camp. Get out there. She won't have a clue what's going on. Stay one step ahead, and you will stay on top.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch up.
There's the bell for round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She scores with that counter. That jab misses. Do you believe what we're seeing? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You've let her back in the fight. You're much better than this girl. You're much better.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. Great work.
Okay, don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's...
Back at it in round 4. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That punch got her. One punch could change everything in this battle. Fantastic punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter shot. Straight right, just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Deep breaths, big focused. Do what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Walk away from each other and then run. Did you see that? Natasha Jonas in trouble. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It happened. You saw it.